From the Cronkite studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
We'll take a look at one Valley city that's finding employment for the people who may need it the most.
Plus, Phoenix has become a hotspot for major sports events. We're tallying up the economic impact.
And Arizona's Department of Public Safety is getting some new toys. Find out why these sky trucks have first responders excited.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News. I'm Genesis Monserrati.
And I'm Erica Lang. Thanks for joining us. Arizona's September job numbers are in, and the state held steady at a 6.3% employment rate. The unemployment rates declined across the state and fell slightly in 4 major Arizona counties. Coconino County dropped 0.5% to 6.4%. While Pinal County fell from 6.9 to 6.6%. Pima County dropped to 5.7%. And lastly, Maricopa County had the lowest unemployment rate at 5.4%.
And now for some good news. Employment in the city of Peoria is increasing, and for a special group of people. Reporter Julia Thatcher spoke to some of our newest city workers.
We hear it all the time, people complaining about going to their 9-to-5 job. The newest employees of the city of Peoria, however, have a different attitude. It's a rite of passage, but for a new group of employees with the city of Peoria, it's something they've never had before.
I haven't got a paycheck before.
During the week, these adults dealing with disabilities take part in a day program. Not only do they participate in various activities, but the center also helps them find employment. These jobs could be anything from helping with the landscaping or dusting around office buildings.
Because these guys are dedicated, they are very thorough, and we have heard nothing but positive outcomes.
And these hardworking adults are more than happy to do the job. But no matter what line of business you're in, we all appreciate the end result. What's your favorite part about it?
Getting paid.
Employees work Monday and Friday and currently have 8 participants. Supervisors for the program are looking to expand. They hope other cities implement the new work program as well, saying it benefits more than just the employees and businesses.
You know, I've got some pride in it. The parents, you know, the comments that they come from them that, you know, I never thought my child would work. And for them, we had parents in here taking pictures of their first paycheck, of them signing their first timesheet. It was just overwhelming for everybody.
These workers make $8.26 an hour and work 5 hours a week. Participants go through the same process of other city employees, including fingerprints, background checks, and even work etiquette training to make them business ready. In Phoenix, Julia Thatcher, Cronkite News.
At the end of the month, Starbucks, along with dozens of other large corporations, will host a job fair in Phoenix targeting disconnected youths. These are young adults between the ages of 16 and 24 who don't have a job and don't go to school in the Phoenix area. Experts say last year alone, they cost taxpayers billions nationwide. Phoenix also had the highest rate of youth disconnection in the nation. The workshops will include training in resume writing, interviewing skills, college success, impressing your boss, and even setting goals. For a multimedia report, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
Following the success of the Super Bowl, Phoenix is now slated to host 2 more sports mega events. Cronkite News reporter Rebecca Wynn found out how these big games can boost the Valley's economy.
Phoenix has been selected to host the 2016 College Football Playoff National Championship game, and for the first time ever, they'll be hosting the Final 4 games in 2017. But the Valley is expecting a higher return than some other host cities around the country. The Final 4 games are returning to the West Coast for the first time in 20 years and will be hosted in the Valley for the first time ever. That not only means new visitors to the area, but those visitors will also have more time to spend at local restaurants and businesses.
Because of our time zone, the games will actually be over earlier, and so fans will spill back out and go out and eat and go to bars and just the nightlife I think will be larger on Saturday than normal at in other cities. So that just means that people are out spending more of their disposable income here in the Valley.
Brad Wright, the co-chair of the Arizona Organizing Committee for the 2016 College Football Playoff National Championship game, said their focus is also on creating a sustainable funding source for all of these mega events.
So our committee is focused on both the immediate economic impact from this game, but long-term residual economic impact for years to come.
The last 4 BCS National Championship games that Phoenix hosted, the city saw an additional $642 million. With the upcoming College Football Playoff National Championship game, as well as the Final Four being hosted here, they hope to not only see that number increase, but also the overall economic impact on the city increase.
The goals are multifold. One is that we're able to connect with local businesses and help drive their business and show some return to them. And the second is just an opportunity to highlight Arizona and strengthen our economy. As we saw with the Super Bowl, we had companies that we were able to secure to come here to the Valley and move to the region. So it's just definitely a way to spur economic development for the region.
Phoenix will be the first city ever to host the Super Bowl, Pro Bowl, College Football Playoff National Championship game, and the Final Four in consecutive years. In Phoenix, Rebecca Wynn, Cronkite News.
Arizona's children experience more trauma than those in other states, putting them at greater risk for lifelong problems. Today, stakeholders got together to discuss the impact and how to reverse the trend. Listening closely, Cronkite News reporter Angie Schuster.
Adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, are traumas that take place before a child turns 18. Things like recurring physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, bullying, alcohol or drug abuse in the household, and emotional or physical neglect. Dozens listened closely as organizers released data from the second annual report tracking Arizona adverse childhood experiences. In our state, 44% of children ages 12 to 17 have had 2 or more adverse childhood experiences, compared to the national average of 30%. Today's event was put together by the Arizona Adverse Childhood Experiences Consortium, whose experts say a child's troubled upbringing has long-lasting negative effects on Arizona's economy.
Each new incident of child maltreatment costs $1.8 million over the lifetime of that child. Well, in the most recent year that we have complete data, we had 13,171 new confirmed cases of child maltreatment in Arizona.
And when you do the math, that's a $23 billion impact on Arizona's economy each year. The original study provides evidence that as the number of traumatic experiences increases, so does the likelihood of depression, alcoholism, cancer, and other conditions. In the newsroom, Angie Schuster, Cronkite News.
Today, Governor Doug Ducey kicked off National Red Ribbon Week with an event to raise awareness about substance abuse and addiction in Arizona.
The front lawn of the state capitol was packed with people to hear the heartfelt stories of Arizona residents overcoming drug addiction.
My name is Peggy Bays, and I'm the mother of a recovering addict.
Hosted by the Governor's Office of Youth, Faith, and Family, heroin was on the front line of the conversation. Matt Lindgren and his wife both are recovering heroin addicts.
She's basically my best friend, and what I did, she did. So we both got addicted together.
Lindgren shared his story with the crowd and talked about his failures, including the loss of his children to child safety officials.
Led up to losing our kids from just neglecting our bills, neglecting our household. We've always taken care of our children, but we weren't as good as parents as we could have been.
Today, many of the people who start using heroin come from stable families and a variety of backgrounds.
More women, those who are in a higher socioeconomic, and those that have higher education.
Lindgren and his wife have been sober for more than 6 months. They're now focusing on their newborn and getting their other children back.
The feeling was emptiness, regret, failure, and to be there for your children.
In Phoenix, Sonny Scott, Cronkite News.
National Red Ribbon Week starts tomorrow. Now, Cronkite News is committed to tracking heroin's hold on Arizona. We released the documentary Hooked in January with the hope that it would bring light to this very real problem. For more multimedia coverage on the impact of heroin, how families and law enforcement agents are coping, a look at the data on overdoses, and to watch the full investigation, go to hookedaz.cronkitenewsonline.com.
The Arizona Department of Public Safety has 2 new planes ready for action. Cronkite News reporter Jennifer Souls went to the airport to see one of them make its first public appearance.
The Department of Public Safety's fleet of aircraft just got bigger. DPS acquired the new utility planes, M28s, from the Air Force about 3 months ago.
Both of them have less than 200 hours or 250 hours of flight time. They're brand new. The fact that the Air Force changed to a different category type aircraft to serve this particular mission is what freed these two aircraft up.
The new planes, called Skytrucks, will have to go through some final checks before being certified. The Skytrucks will then be used on any variety of missions, transporting SWAT teams like this one, fighting fires, and evacuating residents.
DPS got this aircraft from the U.S. Air Force. It's their second one of this kind, and it can carry up to 18 people and all of their equipment.
It's good under pressure, too. The Skytruck can land and take off with nearly half the amount of space other passenger aircraft need.
This airplane, fully loaded, can take off in less than 800 feet. That's incredible.
If Arizona taxpayers are wondering, the planes were free. DPS acquired them after making the case that Arizona had the most need for the aircraft. In Phoenix, Jennifer Souls, Cronkite News.
The two new utility additions will join a fleet of 5 helicopters, 2 transport planes, and single-engine enforcement planes. Now, the House is getting ready to elect a new speaker.
That's right. Paul Ryan is likely to get the position, but how interested is he in this new responsibility?
This is not a job I've ever wanted.
Coming up on Cronkite News, a look at why Paul Ryan's greatest priority might interfere with the new role ahead.
Plus, one Arizona teenager is joining other young game developers at the White House to show off their new ideas.
Hi, I'm Paula Kirker, president of PBS, and I'd like to personally thank you if you've made a contribution to 8 Arizona PBS. You know, when you fund your favorite shows on this station, you're ensuring great television continues to be available for yourself, your family, and everyone in your community. One of the easiest ways to do that is by making a monthly contribution on an ongoing basis, what we call sustaining membership. When you call, tell us how much you'd like to donate each month. Our current sustainers tell us that $10, $15, or $20 a month is best for them, but you decide what works for you. After you've made that call, we will deduct that amount each month from your credit card or your bank account, and we will continue until you tell us otherwise. Your membership will always remain current, and renewal notices will become a thing of the past. Best of all, your ongoing support means that the best television on television will continue to come your way every single day of the year. So please, consider a sustaining contribution today. Thank you for your support of this PBS station.
Tense moments on Capitol Hill today. Every seat in the room was taken as former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton testified before a House Select Committee on Benghazi. Among the questions, concerns for security and how the incident could have been prevented.
What must we do better? How do we protect the men and women that we send without weapons, without support from the military, into some of the most dangerous places in the world?
Clinton faced a Republican-led committee. Spokesman Jamal Ware said the committee was not about party politics, but about finding justice for the 4 Americans who died in the attacks 3 years ago.
The House is in search of a new speaker. Everyone has their eyes on Paul Ryan, but if he does get the bid, Ryan admits he wants to put his family first and that he won't travel around the country supporting the Republican Party.
I may not be on the road as often as previous speakers, but I pledge to try and make up for it with more time communicating our vision, our message.
Ryan does not have an official endorsement yet, but House members say a supermajority of the House supports him in the role. They'll make a decision next week. They were looking ahead in another part of the nation's capital today. Way ahead. 20 minority students from around the country, including one from Tucson, were recognized for their efforts to develop apps for social good, all part of an effort to get more minorities into the tech field. Adriana Barajas reports from our Washington bureau.
And I thought it'd be cool to bring technology and gaming into the medical field. I think that could be a really useful tool in the future.
Naomi Harate's idea on surgery simulation is what brought her to Washington today, where she had the chance to share her thoughts with tech experts, congressional members, and even White House officials.
Mine was a surgery simulation that pre-med and med school students could use to practice surgery.
Her idea shared space with other fellows, games that would reduce pollution, uncover police brutality. Harate did not bring a game, but an idea for one that could be life-saving.
And it would just help to learn what you need to improve on before you are operating on real humans, because once you are operating on real humans, there's a bigger risk than if you're doing it in a simulation first.
But the bigger risk that minorities face right now is not attaining a higher education, which is why lawmakers like Congressman Ruben Gallegos say it's the government's responsibility to create a good education pipeline.
We know that if we invest in young men and young women, especially men and women of color, because of the growing population in terms of who's graduating and going to school right now, that it has a lot of good benefits down the road.
But her rate is already seeing the benefits of this career choice as she was awarded a grant that will help her proceed with her idea. But the money was not the highlight of her time here. She says seeing others like herself is her motivation.
I thought it was cool to come and see how other minorities are succeeding.
In Washington, Adriana Barajas, Cronkite News.
After the meeting in the Capitol, the fellows met with White House officials to further discuss their ideas.
If you have a small business plan you want to finance, you may just be the right person that 2 Arizona agencies are targeting. Cronkite News reporter Devin Conley reached out to see how they can bring your business to life.
The Arizona Technology Council teamed up with Arizona Collaboratory Inc. to bring big solutions to small businesses. They've created a portal to help match entrepreneurs with people who could provide money for their ideas.
When Andrew Chaffetz created his startup business, Nopal, he said one thing was particularly hard.
It's a big challenge for entrepreneurs trying to get funds, especially in the Phoenix area. It could be a pretty big challenge.
2 agencies are trying to change that. The Arizona Technology Council has paired with the Arizona Collaboratory Inc. to bring together local businesses and investors to create a site that matches them up.
It's a very exciting time for small companies. There will be huge opportunities to have access to new investors and new capital, and we're very excited about Arizona being a leading player in that particular market.
This portal is strictly limited to state residents in an attempt to help grow Arizona's digital finance, according to the Arizona Technology Council. Businesses can register online to become a tech member. From there, they can gain access to experts and advisors.
According to Arizona Collaboratory Inc., the purpose of this portal is to take small Arizona businesses and help them grow.
And local companies like the idea.
And it's very good for these types of companies to have options when they're looking for resources and those types of things. The education aspect of it is going to be really great for businesses that are looking to start.
I think that's where the market's headed, and so I think it's great that Arizona and Phoenix is trying to be able to promote investors, to be able to invest in startup companies and be able to help.
The portal now has a soft launch website, but will officially open at the end of the year. In the Broadcast Center, I'm Devin Conley, Cronkite News.
Now, more bike lines could be coming to Phoenix.
And that means drivers will need to be more aware of cyclists on the road. Coming up on Cronkite News, the City of Phoenix is launching a new bike safety campaign to raise awareness.
The easiest and best way to support 8 Arizona PBS is by becoming a sustaining member. Your monthly contribution of $5 or more comes directly from your bank account or credit card, so you know your membership is always current. It also means no more renewal notices in your mailbox. So more of your dollars go to the programs you love. It's convenient for you, greener for us, and better for the planet. Become a sustaining member today.
Tap into the art scene from coast to coast. Join the Art Beat Nation, a weekly series where you'll experience a rich cultural tapestry of art stories from across America. Meet artists, writers, composers, and performers setting the pulse of the arts in America now. Join us for a brand new episode of Art Beat Nation. Sunday at 5 on 8HD. When you want to be more connected, friend us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Watch us online. Become a news source for the Arizona PBS Public Insight Network. Your ideas and insights can help us create relevant and distinctive reporting. Join now at azpbs.org/pin.
Throughout its history, Arizona PBS and volunteers have enjoyed a rich and rewarding partnership. Whether answering phones during our pledge campaigns, stuffing envelopes, or assisting with special events, volunteering at 8 is fun and provides excellent work experience, team building for a group, and a sense of community involvement and importance. If you would like to volunteer at 8, or if you have dropped off our mailing list, we encourage you to call the number on your screen or go online at azpbs.org/volunteer. Thank you.
The City of Phoenix launched Bike Safe Phoenix today, a multimedia public awareness campaign to encourage drivers and cyclists to share the road safely. Reporter Jesse Schultz found out just what the campaign is all about.
The campaign is just the start of a 35-year plan. In that time, Phoenix aims to add more than 1,000 miles of bike infrastructure. City officials told me that they want to make Phoenix a more versatile and easier place to live, no matter the type of transportation. It's what most bicyclists are looking for.
A dedication from the city to be more bike friendly.
Lisa Parks uses her bike as a primary way of getting around and is thrilled the city is getting on board.
What would be ideal would be to be able to get where you want to go, get from point A to point B really easily and not really think about it.
Because sometimes the detour takes cyclists to the hospital. There have been more than 450 bicycle collisions in Phoenix in each of the last 5 years. The city is launching a multimedia bike safety campaign to try to lower that number.
It's very important because we want to make sure that everyone's safe, and from a motorist to a bicyclist to a motorcyclist.
Vice Mayor David Valenzuela says a big part of it is knowing how to share the road.
When you drive, be considerate to people on bicycles and understand that they too have a right to be on the road.
The campaign promises to have more public service, radio, and social media announcements, and bus billboards demonstrating the dangers of reckless riding. The City of Phoenix urges cyclists and motorists to take the Bike Safe Phoenix Pledge to make Phoenix a safer place for all types of transportation. The pledge urges people on the road to obey traffic laws and be courteous to one another. Cyclists know the benefits go full circle.
It's cleaner, you get fresh air. It's just a really fun way to get around, so people are catching on, and we need to make it easier for people to do that.
To take the Bike Safe Phoenix Pledge, go to the City of Phoenix's website and sign. Those who do and share the pledge with the hashtag BikeSafePhoenix will be eligible to get a discount on a Grid Bike Share membership. In the Broadcast Center, Jesse Schultz, Cronkite News.
Now, for many people, parking in downtown Phoenix can be quite the hassle.
It can, Genesis, and coming up next on Cronkite News, a new app that could ease the stress of parking downtown.
Fridays, it's at Cronkite News, your social sharing connection where you choose the news. Facebook likes and shares, tweets, retweets, and favorites. YouTube views and subscriptions. We're watching you watch us. From our digital home at cronkitenews.azpbs.org to your television, web browser, or mobile device. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Then join us for at Cronkite News, our weekly refresh, each Friday at 5 on Arizona PBS.
The easiest and best way to support 8 Arizona PBS is by becoming a sustaining member. Your monthly contribution of $5 or more comes directly from your bank account or credit card, so you know your membership is always current. It also means no more renewal notices in your mailbox. So more of your dollars go to the programs you love. It's convenient for you, greener for us, and better for the planet. Become a sustaining member today.
Hi, I'm Judy Woodruff, co-anchor of the PBS NewsHour. Preparing the next generation of journalists has never been more important than it is now. With its groundbreaking partnership with Arizona PBS, the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at ASU is revolutionizing journalism education to provide students with a real opportunity to work and learn under the supervision of veteran journalists, producers, directors, and editors on newscasts, investigative stories, and documentary productions. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS, reinventing journalism education in the digital age.
An expired meter or not enough cash on hand can make parking in the valley stressful. Reporter Jackie Padilla found out how one company is tackling issues at the meter with technology.
A new mobile app is coming to Phoenix, and it could make paying with cash at public parking lots a thing of the past. And ParkX is competing in the Phoenix City App Hack with hopes of taking its product to a global market.
With more people using credit cards, cash-only lots in downtown Phoenix are paying the price.
It's a lost business.
Joe Kotarski owns 2 parking lots and says he's had to turn down customers far too many times.
More and more people are asking if we accept credit cards, and getting sick and tired of telling them that we don't.
To keep up with high demand, Kotarski is first in the valley to team up with ParkX, a mobile application that puts the parking meter in the palm of your hand.
Now we're able to allow customers to pay using their smartphone and their credit card.
We just hope that we can make people's lives easier when they come down and park. Motorists are always, they're not looking to park, they're looking to do something after they park.
You still have the option to pay cash, but if you download the app and link it to your location, you'll be able to pair your car with a parking space in the lot and make a payment from your phone.
When your time is about to expire, the app will send you a notification allowing you to pay from anywhere, like the coffee shop down the street.
ParkX is one of 5 contestants in the Phoenix Smart City app hack.
We wanted to participate in the Phoenix technology ecosystem, and this is something that we thought that we could get out there, get the word out about ParkX, and really compete in sort of a fun, collaborative way.
3 finalists from Phoenix will get an opportunity to compete in Barcelona with other cities across the world.
The city finale is tonight at 6:45 at the Orpheum Theater in Phoenix. It's free for the public to attend and to cast their votes for the winning app. In the Broadcast Center, Jackie Padilla, Cronkite News.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.